Hey, welcome back, everybody, to a little show that we like to call
Roll with the Troll.
And I'm here, of course, with my lovely co-host, the voice of reason. She's going to help keep the madness a little bit more contained. You know what I mean? She's going to help keep the madness a little bit more contained. All right, so today we're talking, I've got a theory. You ready for this theory?
I sure am.
All right, so I believe that when Cobra Kai Season 1 started, all those years ago, that Johnny was clearly the alcoholic. Daniel was like a mild-mannered martial artist. He wasn't even a martial artist anymore, really.
Yeah.
So now over the years, we have seen the whole storyline of Johnny being an alcoholic kind of drop. You know, there was a couple things where he'd sort of put it away, and then, but we still see he drinks.
He makes attempts at sobriety.
Yeah.
They don't last long, but he makes attempts.
But they're not really focusing on him having a real problem anymore. I don't think. I think that seems to be a little more put away,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Without really talking about it, it's kind of glossed away. Daniel, on the other hand, I could make a case for is becoming a demented alcoholic. I mostly got to thinking this in Season 4. This is my Season 4 Cobra Kai reaction. Remember the keywords? You say the keywords a lot?
Yeah.
Okay, Cobra Kai Season 4 reaction had Daniel LaRusso, played by Ralph Macchio. Like how organic this feels.
Yes.
He was boozing pretty hard. I think it was episode 6 where he and Johnny go for drinks after they see Terry Silver.
Yeah,
for the first time.
Was fun.
They went for the drinks, and then they ended up mixing up themselves and deciding they were going to fight the next day, right?
Yep.
Well, so the look on Daniel's face as they're boozing, he looks to like he's not just drinking alcohol anymore.
Yeah.
He is truly taking in the spirit of alcohol and drowning his sorrows.
He stayed to drink alone.
Yeah, after Johnny left. Johnny left him the $3,
and he woke. And he woke up the next day with a hangover.
Remember that?
Johnny's up early in the morning running around.
I'll tell you which scene was especially like indicative to me that Daniel is starting to rely on alcohol for things. Is when he's looking at Amanda and she says, "Is there anyone else from your past from Cobra Kai who's going to come out?" And he goes, "No." And then he waits a minute and he says, Well, I can't say that for sure. He looked like such a beaten, broken down man. He was not the guy, the student that Mr. Miyagi raised.
He looked like he needed a little hair of the dog.
Yes, even then. And he's looking down and his eyes are all shot, like bloodshot. And he just looked like hell. And I thought to myself, Daniel is losing left and right here. The days of the tournaments in the first couple of films are long gone.
Right.
And Daniel's really having a hard time, like, navigating the seas of life. He wants to be in the seas of alcohol, is what I felt. Yeah. And so it seems like Johnny is starting to put alcohol in its place, like it's not a crutch. It's just a little helpful thing to have here and there. Where Daniel does seem to me like he's starting to, he's getting, is it on the horse or off the horse or on the wagon? I don't know how you say it, but
whatever it is, he's on it, he's off it.
I thought that was hilarious. And that seems to be where he's going. And also, that was after he saw Terry Silver and after John Kreese had already come back a little while before that. Wait till he meets one Mike Barnes, right? And wait till like Sensei Kim is teaching kids in the area other shit. Daniel's gonna lose his fucking mind when he sees how big this Cobra Kai thing is. Right. He's not gonna be able to handle this. Daniel doesn't have the patience or the tolerance to endure all this.
No.
So I think it's gonna send him right into the bottle.
Yeah. So I mean, as we say, there are positive coping skills and there are negative coping skills.
Daniel's about the negative.
Daniel could tend to go to the negative, and you can see him picking up the bottle more often.
You know who really influenced all this? I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah.
Mr. Miyagi. Unpopular opinion. How did Miyagi handle remember that? He was boozing it up real hard.
Wasn't that like
the anniversary?
Isolated? Yeah.
Yep. And once a year.
Of a traumatic, sad
Very traumatic.
Event.
Very sad, very human.
Yes.
Yeah. But he drank a lot. And Daniel saw that as a young man, and Daniel thought to himself, you know what?
That was all it took for him to take to the booze?
That's it. Mr. Miyagi's got it right. When you got a problem and you're emotionally in hell, you drink heavily. And that was his teacher.
It works for me.
Yeah, well, it works for a lot of us. But so I think Daniel, I think really once he saw Silver, Kreese was one thing. Daniel was mad when he saw Kreese.
Yeah.
He felt defeated when he saw Silver.
Yeah, that set him over the edge. Booze was the only way out of that one.
You tortured me. Danny boy, I didn't have to torture you. I just spun you around to get out of your way. Spun you like a top.
Yeah.
What did he say?
Something like that, yeah.
That was great. Fucking Danny. Daniel was so pissed. It's funny because you feel bad for Daniel on so many things, but at the same time, there is such an arrogance to him that you're kind of like, maybe he deserves a little
Yeah,
bit
there
of this.
are times when you go, yeah, you kind of earned this one.
Yeah, maybe this isn't. Remember when he in Karate Kid Part 2, when he's yelling at the bar about the ice scene, right? And he's yelling to Kumiko like, nah, that guy did it all wrong. It's not about,
Yeah.
you gotta be strong here, you gotta be strong up here.
Yep.
And finally the kid turns around and he goes, well, how about you do it, big mouth?
Yep.
And Daniel goes, oh, wait a minute now. And I'm thinking, yeah, Daniel, don't open your, you're saying the guy's dumb.
Yeah.
You're essentially saying the guy's dumb and you can do it better. Let's put your fucking money where your mouth is. Now,
Get to
fortunately, that situation worked out for Daniel. But if it didn't, I'd have been just as happy. If that dude had just beaten Daniel's ass instead, I'd have been just as happy with that scene. Totally different way to go.
Yeah.
I wonder if they talked about that, like behind the scenes. I wonder if they're like, cut, the scene isn't working. Here's what we do. This guy with the muscles, he beats Daniel's ass. That's not in the script or plot at all. What about Chosen? Fuck Chosen. Chosen's teaching karate. Let this guy just whip Daniel's ass at the bar. Daniel flies home with broken bones. That is not the movie.
End of story.
You know what? For a key grip, you're getting some real weird ideas here.
Oh my God.
That would have been the best, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So what we're saying then about Johnny and Daniel is they've got a dysfunctional relationship, like a lot of relationships can be when there's addiction involved.
Yeah.
So they can only function if one of them is, in active drinking mode.
Yeah, it seems like somebody has to be drinking pretty hard. I just think it's funny. They've been to the bar together now 3 times. We've seen them having drinks. We saw it in season 1, in season 2, in season 4. I don't think that came up in season 3.
The first time they went, Daniel made an effort to teetotal it because he wasn't going to be like Johnny. And then it only took about 15 minutes into their conversation and bam, he's like, yeah, give me the alcohol.
Exactly. Yeah. Remember that he was trying not to drink and then
he had a club soda or something.
Yeah. And then pretty soon it's become a thing where Daniel's drinking is becoming more. It's so realistic.
Yeah.
Because Daniel does seem like he would do that, especially that.
They start talking about Allie, and he's like, "Give me a beer."
Yeah.
Or no, I think he had a martini or something.
But it was a martini.
Yeah, because he doesn't do beer.
Oh my God! He keeps. It's funny. Here he is in the thumbnail. He's drinking a Corona.
Corona.
And he keeps slamming Johnny for having the Coors Banquet. I don't know that. I mean, like, if you're going to drink one or the other, I don't think one of them makes you a better man than the other.
Right. I guess I don't understand, like, why he's looking down on a Coors Banquet. I mean, is that, like, on the level of a Pabst Blue Ribbon or something?
You know what it is? Corona's more expensive. So to Daniel, it's more expensive. Therefore, it must fit the narrative of being better. You know, either way, you're poisoning your insides. It doesn't really matter which one you're drinking. At least Johnny's drinking his because that's what his dad drank. Right?
Yeah.
He's drinking the Coors Banquet to kind of honor his dad a little bit, kind of have like a beer with his dad from afar, I suppose. Yeah. What's Daniel drinking for? I mean, what the fuck? Daniel's drinking a Corona. Yeah, it's not in honor of anybody. It's not like Mr. Miyagi loved Corona.
Right.
Mr. Miyagi's not even from Mexico.
Good point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So what do you want to see with Daniel and alcohol?
Daniel and alcohol?
Yeah.
Well, there's 2 things I want to see. I want to see Daniel get completely piss drunk.
Yeah.
And just, I like when Ralph Macchio plays Daniel as very depressed and like just beaten down. He's had enough.
Yeah.
Because in season 1, he was nothing like that at all. Mm-hmm. And then Johnny and Kreese and Silver came into his life, and now that he just wants to be done. So A, I want to see him just get completely sloshed, and then B, I want to see him start a fight that way.
Uh-huh.
And I think we're starting to get that. I want to see the demanufacturing and the reverse engineering of one Daniel LaRusso through alcohol and depression.
Wow.
And in the fun, cartoony way that Cobra Kai is. I don't want them to go too dark with it, but I do want to see him get more dismantled.
He could end up at the same rehab that Shannon went to.
That's what made me the best.
Yeah. So then everyone has gone to rehab except for Johnny, who has been presented as the raging alcoholic from the beginning.
Shannon checks Daniel into rehab.
Yeah.
She's like, guys, this is my friend.
Yeah. Or no, better yet, Johnny takes him there.
That would be amazing.
And they walk in and Johnny's like, not me. I'm not a quitter.
Yeah. He uses that line from Cobra Kai season 3 all over again. I'm no quitter. He's a quitter. Yeah. It's funny, going back to the beer thing, the way Daniel thought that he acts like the Corona, drinking Corona is better than drinking the Coors Banquet. Mm-hmm. This is very similar to how Daniel operates. He splits hairs over the tiniest things, then takes the win. Like Johnny said, Daniel beat him by 1 point 40
Right.
years ago.
And you think that makes you the better fighter.
Right. I mean, Daniel barely won by just a tiny bit. And in his head, he's like, I am this wonderful man. And same thing with, I don't care if you're drinking a Corona or a Coors Banquet. You're drinking the same bullshit either way. What are you talking about? He's like, enjoy your Coors. You know, like such an arrogant fuck. He said that a couple times to him. So nothing, Johnny. Enjoy your Coors.
Yeah.
You know.
What an asshole.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, we're almost out of time here, aren't we? We should probably get off of this. But I do think that we seem to be getting signs of Daniel heading the way of alcoholism. If you haven't clicked the like button yet, guys, you've been listening to the video for over 10 minutes. You probably enjoyed this on some level. Click like, subscribe, click the bell, get notifications, all that shit. More importantly, though, more than any of that stuff, please comment. Our comment section has been statistically proven to be more interesting than other comment sections on YouTube. Did you know that? Did you find that study?
I did that study.
You did that study. Okay, that's even better. Yeah, so the people are talking. Our comment section is fucking awesome. It's filled with great ideas. Very creative people we have in the comments. So let us know, what are your thoughts? Is Johnny beating alcoholism, and is Daniel embracing it?
Yeah.
Because I think he kind of is slowly. Season 4 really did it for me there. All right, guys. Anyway, thanks so much for the support. Blah, blah,
Like,
blah.
subscribe, comment,
all that shit. We'll see you tomorrow for more Cobra Kai fun.